What's up, everybody? We are out here, Big Drive Energy, of course, out here at PXG Denver. We're here with Bobby Shoemaker, the team lead fitter, team fitter lead, one of those. I'm not good at words. But no, we're out here doing the Gen6 Driver Challenge. So today we're going to be getting fit for the new Gen6 Driver from PXG. We're going to test it against both of our drivers, and then they're going to let me beat Mitchell in a driving competition. Of course, all podcast episodes of Big Drive Energy are brought to you by Pins and Aces. We're rocking the Pins and Aces gear today. Mitchell's got the South Park shirt on. They just released that drop. It's almost out.
Good, Bobby?
Yes.
You like?
I like the carbon shirt.
You like the South Park?
He likes the South Park, and they just released the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well as a Louisiana hot sauce brand. So make sure you head over to pinsandaces.com. Use that promo code BDE. You're getting 15% off. All right, Bobby, so the Gen 6 Challenge, there's 2 days left. So 2 days left to do this. If you guys get in with PXG Denver, you can do this challenge for 2 more days. Come in, test your driver against the new Gen 6, see how it performs. You haven't lost in a month, he said?
Yep, we haven't lost here at PXG Denver yet, so.
That's pretty
So
impressive.
it sounds like everybody out there needs a new driver, and I'm afraid that we might as well.
We might walk out here with some new equipment. Let's put it that way.
That's just how it goes.
Well, so I've actually never been fit, and I don't think Spencer has either. Like, we've kind of tinkered with it ourselves, but we've never really been fit before. So give us a little bit of an idea, like when you come in and get fit for a driver, what you're looking at.
Yep, so right when you come in, we're going to definitely spec out your driver, see with, what you've been playing with.
Yeah, apparently this is super light.
Yep, so we measured yours. It's an inch short off of standard.
That sounds about right.
Swing weight is a lot lighter. So we go over those parameters first, and then have you warm up, hit it a few times, kind of see what your miss is, talk about where you want improvement, if that's dispersion, lower ball flight, etc. And then with our technology, we have the ability to adjust weights. So we're going to be putting weight out in the toe or the heel or in the back of the driver to increase the MOI, create more of a fade or draw bias.
So for me, a lot of the weight out of the heel, just get it all like.
No, you need it in the heel, out of the toe.
Or out of the toe, yes, out of the toe, and none in the heel. That would be none in the toe.
Okay,
yes,
so
out of the toe.
Yeah, so Spencer, for your ball flight, seriously, what would you like to improve on a little bit?
Well, I'd like to not hit the ball going right. That would be ideal.
You want to start it right and have it go further right.
I want to start it relatively left of my target and have it cut back to the target. That happens about once every 5 to 6 times, ideally.
Yeah.
Now I want to get it to 4 or 5, and I swing the club fairly hard. I mean, not too hard, but close. Yep. And so I do like the feel of something a little heavier, whether it's not this thing is fairly light. I think it's 75 grams. It's fairly heavy, but it still feels like light, and I don't like the feel.
Because you've been in the gym.
Yeah, I just don't like the whippy feel.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm looking for, is a lot of the weight out of the toe, because my face is
sitting wide.
And
open.
even a few of the swings I took, my path is 8 to 10 degrees left. So I move it left.
I'm in the same boat.
And that's one of the common misconceptions about fitting. Should the clubs fit your game, or should your game fit the clubs? And 90% of the time, you guys can make somebody hit the ball cleaner, hit the ball more consistently. You don't have. Yes, swing overhauls are important, obviously. Yep. But what you guys do here is you give the ability to, for somebody that has a C+ swing, we won't call anybody out, but somebody that has a C+ swing can hit the ball like a lower handicap. Yep. Versus if you can spend money on lessons, and that's not, we're saying, we used to do that. We used to help people get better at golf, but half the time when you're giving somebody a lesson, you're like, well, you're never going to improve with this golf club. You got their grandpa's set, or they've got they see an extra stiff flex, and they think just because they're mid-20s-year-old dude, they should have an extra stiff. And I bet you guys out of your fittings, how many percentage would you say you actually put somebody in an X?
Not that many. We go more off of the weight of the club versus the letter on the shaft. They're both important, but we try and figure out what weight the golfer likes to throw around the best to their swing. And as their swing changes, they can always come back and readjust the driver down the road. So say they do go get lessons, they can come back next spring before the season starts, and we can dial it back in.
Oh, that's awesome. That's super cool.
So that's a big bonus
Well,
with
and
all of our stuff.
yeah, that's awesome. And you're dealing with egos too, because you're dealing with people like, no, I swing it this hard. Like leave your ego at the door. Let me fit you for what you're going to hit best.
Yep.
You don't need to tell your buddies you play an extra stiff shaft.
Yeah.
Like I dealt with that a little bit myself. So
Yep.
I'm sure you've dealt with quite a bit of that.
Do you have fittings where you just like don't tell them what it is? You're just like, don't look at it, hit it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd say that probably happens more than people would want. But yeah, I just tell them just hit it, and we'll look at the numbers at the end and see what works the best.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and with golf being, it used to be just kind of like a feel, and it still is a feel game, but now it's all about numbers, and there's, millions of TrackMen everywhere, and there's everybody's testing their stuff, so it makes sense. It doesn't make sense not to get tested. And if you come in here and you're hitting your, whatever brand iron, 150 yards with a 7-iron, you throw a PXG iron in there, and all of a sudden you're hitting it 175 and less dispersion.
Yeah.
It just it makes sense to pull the trigger, really.
Oh, absolutely. And for me, I'm looking for maybe hopefully a little bit less spin out of the head.
Okay.
Part of that is probably my attack angle, so I understand we're working within parameters there, but overall, if I could get, like, my miss, I would say, is that kind of balloony high right fade that I would like to take out of there. And I'm not sure if it's necessarily, it's probably a combination of the head and the shaft.
Yep.
So if we could get a little bit,
Yeah.
lower the flight a little bit and take some of the spin off, I would be stoked.
Of course. Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, let's throw it, Mitchell. You start it off?
Yeah,
and
let's
we'll,
do it. Oh, man.
All right, so Gen6 Driver Challenge, how it's going to work is you're going to get 5 shots. We're going to pick the best 3 on yours.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to fit you for a driver, pick the best 3 out of the 5. If your driver beats us in distance and dispersion, then we're going to give you a $100 gift card.
Okay.
But it's got to beat us in both.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
That's the key point.
That makes sense. All right.
So, and then there are, if you have a high ball or just a complete miss hit, we'll take it out.
I got you. There might be.
there might be a complete mishit.
There might be 1 or 2 of those in there. Oh, I was a little on the toe.
Okay. A low missile.
Ball speed of 147.
Oh my gosh.
Carry distance 248.
Yeah, that's not my best work, but we're getting there.
And you do have a kind of right, a negative 3.4 degree attack angle.
Oh, okay. So I was down 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. That is just something that I need to work on.
Is that too high, okay?
Yeah, that one definitely felt better. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, thank you.
So club speed 104-ish, ball speed back to 150, carry of 258. So you gain 10 yards there.
What was the smash on that?
144.
144. Okay. Just need to square one up.
Mitchell, your trajectory when you're outside with that driver, is it comfortable?
It's a little. I probably wouldn't mind getting it lower a little bit if possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has been swinging it a lot harder this year, so I'm proud of him for that.
It's all relative, right? That wasn't totally solid. Yep. That looks about.
That wasn't totally solid.
Yeah, that looks.
Swing speed's going uptick slowly.
I'm getting a little warmer now.
Ball speed's going down though.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing about just getting on a TrackMan is you realize that increased club head speed doesn't always equal increased distance. That one felt solid. It's probably right.
No, that's good. That's
Then there's also a cool metric that TrackMan has based on your club head speed. So we're pretty close to the carry that you should be seeing, 262.
Okay.
Just the optimal, we're 9-10 yards short pretty consistently. That's going to be launch angle, be a little bit of ball speed.
Okay.
So those will be the ones that we're honing in on.
Gotcha. And the spin rate feels a little high at 38.
Yep.
I'm probably trying to get it down into the low 3s. Does that sound about ideal?
Yeah, with a negative attack of 4. if I can get you sub 3,000.
God. Yeah, see, that is where I just need to change my golf swing.
Well, I think one of my biggest issues too, I literally I feel comfortable teeing my driver up, and he's kind of worked on this with me. Like that short tee is almost not even short enough, which is so bad. Like I know I'm losing distance, but like the higher I tee it up, I'm just gonna fucking swing right under the thing.
Yeah. No, I feel like I'm gonna wipe the. And when I tee it up too high, I feel like I gotta really move it further forward in my stance, and then I just get my path going even further left, and then I'm just. Feels not very beneficial for dispersion and consistency, so. Maybe a pole.
Pole. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Castellanos, high drive to left field.
What? Yeah, that was definitely not my most ideal shot.
I'll let you pick the ones you want to pull out. If you want to take out the short ones, or probably the last.
So I get to
one.
pick 3 of the 5.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll take those 3.
Those 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So I got to beat you at 278.6 is your total distance.
All right.
Dispersion, we go the plus or minus, so that's going to be 30 feet 5 inches.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll get into our setup. Gen6 9-degree 0311, which is going to be the kind of meant for negative attack angle.
Okay.
A little lower spinning head. I just have the weights all stock standard with a 50-gram stiff. So I'm going to give you something lighter.
Sweet.
And it's going to be kind of that low to mid launch with a low spin.
Okay.
So real quick, Bobby, that 0311 is, there's another club company out there that, they do the dot formula. Is that kind of the same thing where it's a different, it's just basically kind of helps people realize what how the club's kind of built?
A little bit. I think it's more of the head style. So this is going to be kind of a taller.
Okay.
Taller and kind of deeper.
So deeper face.
Deeper
okay.
face. And then the XF, 0311 XF is, a little bit more forgiving. It's a larger head.
Okay.
From visual, not necessarily CC.
Is that what we threw him in?
We threw him in the 0311 low spin.
Yeah, and I do like the shape of this head. It's definitely looks a little bit more like a player's head for sure.
I think that's a super underrated thing about drivers in general, is just having something you like to look at. Any golf club in general.
That felt pretty good. Felt like lower spin coming off the.
Yep. I'm just going to change the tag here.
Oh, yep. How's my swing look, Spence?
Crispy.
Picked up without, this is same swing weight.
Yeah.
This is actually a smidge heavier.
Okay.
You're 4 miles an hour faster.
Really?
And that's something we've seen with this driver challenge.
Okay.
Pretty consistently. It's faster swing speeds. Yeah, so that was good.
Well, yeah, and see, another thing I also have is a tendency to pull down the club in transition. So this club actually, would you say there's a little bit more of a feeling of weight in the head versus,
For sure.
yeah.
Yep.
So I actually do like this feel a lot, even though the shaft is very light. It combats well with the weight of the head, and it feels really good, so. Whoa, that tee got airborne. Yeah, see, that's kind of an ideal ball flight for me, a little bit of a baby fade. More than a baby fade.
I think those two balls are sitting right on top of each other.
Yeah, definitely better ball flight on both of the PXGs.
Yeah, well, and oddly enough, I can just feel where I'm getting a little more contact on the top of the face, which is nice because that does take off a little bit of spin, but at the same time, it feel even just making contact, it feels like there's less spin on it, which is ideal for me. If I could hit a knuckleball out there, I would. This thing looks good. I also really like the stock grips you guys put in your stuff. It feels super comfortable. You
swung it so fast you broke the TrackMan, though.
Yeah, no, that That will not be my problem. That'll be your problem. Tour AD. These shafts are sweet.
Yeah, let me see that. Oh yeah, graphite design is always. That's a good
Shout
looking
out
driver.
RK. I think that's the exact shaft he just got in his driver. Yeah, how would you say the looks compare to your head?
This one, I do like the matte finish more than the shiny finish.
I would agree with that. Don't get the reflection in your eyes.
And you can see I like the clean X. PXG branding is solid.
Yeah. It's very well done. Like I like looking at this club for sure.
Big black and white.
Yeah.
As you can see by your outfit today. Super,
exactly. I like
super black and some white.
All right, we're back.
Slimming, bro. We're back.
Sorry for the
No worries, man.
difficulties.
Technology. All right, so if I hit 2 of these,
Yeah, but we're gonna have to.
did we lose one of them? 2 of them? Both of them?
Yeah, we lost both.
No worries. I'm just a machine. I can just reproduce that. Am I good to fire it?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Sweet. That one felt solid.
That was good. Little pull cut.
Yeah.
Little spinny.
A little spinny.
Yep.
Maybe a little lower contact on the face, it looks like.
Your attack angle's hovering around 6 there, Chief.
Down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. How do I need to just spend months working on that.
Ball flight's good though.
Hey, thanks. That one felt really solid.
That was good.
This guy's the king of fairways.
That's 260 carry, 295 total, 2,600 spin.
Ooh, yeah.
What did I tell you at the start? If I could get you sub 3,000, that's awesome.
No, that's really good. That is,
Cut your attack angle in half there.
was it only down 3?
Mm-hmm.
What does it feel like?
If it feels, I can definitely feel more weight in the head, but also overall it feels like a good weight for me. Like it doesn't feel overly heavy by any means. I can feel a little bit of weight in the head, but I do like it.
Okay.
And it feels kind of like stiffness wise, it feels a little bit more soft than I'm used to, but at the same time, that's probably what I've probably just been swinging too stiff of clubs for my swing. So
Yep.
that's kind of
You
something.
hear that out there, people? That's a thing for everyone.
Yes,
Thing for 90% of people, I would imagine.
yeah, 100%.
100% of 90%.
All right.
Okay, let's do 3 more with that setup, and then I got one other shaft I want to try.
Perfect. This thing does feel really good, though. It feels like it jumps off the face. Ah, that's right.
That is
That is
right.
That is going right.
the thing. There's no crowd up there.
Starting to get sweaty. Haven't hit this many range balls in years.
One more good one.
All right. Focus.
Lock it in.
That one felt good.
All right, so we could stop there, and I could just say, hey,
It's already better.
I beat you in the challenge. We're 288.6 on the total. We are 15 feet of dispersion, 15.9
Wow.
inches of dispersion. The good ones, you're sitting at 295. Spin rate, like I said, you had one at 26 and one at 32.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
really
want to give
good.
you something with a little bit more weight in the shaft.
All right. Let's see how this works. Dude, that feels really good, though. I like the feel of that. Look at that heat map.
So a little more weight in the shaft. Head feels
a little bit lighter.
Feels a touch lighter.
Yeah, it'll swing weight it a little bit lighter.
So we're gonna give you some, so like your driver when you brought it in, C 9.8.
Okay.
So we're gonna bump that weight up to about D2.
Okay.
Which is kind of a stock standard, like if you go to Golf Galaxy or just go grab one off the shelf.
Yeah.
For the most part, they'll be within D1, D2.
Okay.
There's gonna be more of a normal weight.
Got you.
And we'll see kind of.
And I really didn't even realize that what I was playing was lighter than like a traditional club. So I think that's kind of a big part of it too for me.
When you're fitting someone, what do you normally see as like the thing that most of the time changes with somebody? Like whether it's like shaft stiffness or degree of driver. Like a lot of people like to play a 9 because they think they hit it too high. I personally think one of the giant misconceptions about driver in general from the general public and most golfers is they think they hit it too high.
Yep.
And in reality, like if you watch a PGA Tour event, those guys are like, there's an optimal launch angle that's a lot higher than people think it is.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I would say loft, especially like here in Colorado. Loft in Colorado is better. I mean, you want to get the ball up into that thinner air. But yeah, I would say there's probably 60% of the people that come in here are playing the wrong loft, for sure.
Yeah.
And then it's a combination of loft and shaft, what the shaft does.
Absolutely. And like ideal launch angle, probably somewhere in the 11 to 13 range. Is that?
Depending on your attack angle.
Yep.
So if there's somebody that hits more down on it, you want to live between probably 9 and 13.
Okay, got you.
That's for you.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody hit up on the driver 3 degrees, their optimal launch is probably closer to 16 to 18.
Because then, yeah, you're creating less spin loft while hitting up on it, so you're taking spin off. Yeah, that has been a big challenge of mine in my golf swing. Yeah, see, that feels like heavy to me, which is funny. Just the shaft itself, how many grams is this?
It's like 65.
Okay, got you.
And what was the one you had before that?
Was it 50?
Yeah, 55.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, see, and there's definitely like a comfortability factor where I'm like, I've been playing the 55, so it just feels more familiar to me. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the right thing to be playing.
Okay.
Tugged that one too.
Not bad. That's as heavy as I probably would ever give you because that's D5.
Okay,
So
got you.
let's take a little bit of that out to make it more comparable to.
5 down with the driver, man. That's painful.
Just put it outside of your front foot.
But then I'm just not going to make solid contact, and I know that.
Yeah, that's how I feel with 90% of my golf shots.
Do you like that ball flight? Kind of the launch angle being a little bit more penetrating?
I do, yeah, 100%. Because I find myself especially like, I definitely favor a firmer course, partially because I don't hit it that far, partially because I just want to get some roll for a change on my driver. Like, because so many times, I was just playing out in Grand Junction and it was a little bit wet, surprisingly, but I was getting mud balls all over the place. So, I mean, there's an indicator right there that the spin rate is just too high. Yeah, I can feel the, so what did you do to it now?
So I took out 5 grams.
Okay.
Yep.
I can feel that. That's insane.
So now it's probably going to be more D2-esque.
Okay. So a little bit heavier than mine, but still pretty light relatively. Oh, that was heeled. That was right off the heel. So far off the heel it went left. Holy.
There's most of the heel that pushes the ball back to the right, and then there's that part of the heel.
Yeah, exactly, where it's just shut down. I'm going to try to...
It is amazing, though, just how, like, the swing speed has gained 3 to 4 miles an hour, which is, you're not swinging it any different.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show you what putting a
weight.
different club in your hands can do
Yeah.
for swing speed. Because everybody just wants to swing it as hard as possible.
100%. That's what I'm doing right now.
Getting after it.
A little off the maybe a little high and on the toe, but in a good way.
Miss. I mean, that's 290 spin rate, 2,700.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you have a tendency to get it a little high on the face just because you're so down.
Yep.
Which isn't a bad thing, but I would just, talk to you about tee height.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
you should probably tee it down a little bit.
Tee it down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Less than that, probably. That was fine
Or,
for now. But
okay. Yeah, well, so that's another misconception too, is like, I'm trying to tee it up higher to encourage myself to swing more up on it. But then if I'm not swinging up on it and I have it teed too high, then I'm just hitting it high on the face and probably losing some ball speed.
For sure.
You want to hit, like, generally, like, sweet spots a little bit high on the face, right?
Yeah, a smidge, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then if you get it too high on the face, then it's...
That's called snow on the roof.
Yeah.
My driver has
We've all done that.
a fair amount of that.
That's right.
Okay. You don't like head weight.
No, I don't. I don't know what it is, man. Probably just
And you
what
don't
I'm...
like that shaft. I mean,
The first one felt money.
Yep.
The first one felt really good.
You guys are just so good at what you do. You knew right off the
Yeah.
jump. Like, it was just that easy.
You just had to give me a placebo to work off
I'm
of.
gonna up to a 60 gram X.
Okay.
I just want to see what it does.
Yeah.
Because you did come in here playing in X.
Yeah.
Super stiff X, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to see what this does side by side.
Way too stiff for...
Mitchell's shaft and Mitchell's body, too stout.
Built like a propane tank. Thank you. I'll try teeing it maybe a hair.
Yeah, there should be more.
Oh, here's the lowest one. I'll give this a shot, see what it does.
But yeah, no, I like for you so far, the 9-degree head with that graphite design 280 XC.
Yeah. That one has felt that one felt awesome.
What is your head at right now, dude?
Degree wise?
Yeah,
I
10.5.
Oh, is it 10?
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing I didn't even think about. Okay, I like the feel of this. Is this 55 grams also?
60.
Oh, okay, 60. That one felt good.
Ball speed jumped. Full cut.
Yeah.
Just a low missile. 2,600 spin. We're a little low on the carry, just because we're launching a smidge low.
Yeah.
But total distance 293.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the ball speed jumped almost 5 points.
What was the ball speed on that?
155.
Okay.
Dude, your old driver feels like it's insane how light that thing is.
How light
I've
it
never
is?
swung, felt it.
Well, and maybe that's why my irons now feel so heavy, because my driver's so freaking light. A little high on the face.
That's where I feel like an X might hurt you.
Yeah,
Just
that.
can't load it
Yeah.
quite enough.
And especially like in transition, if I get a little bit quick, then the club's just never catching up.
Yep.
I can definitely feel a difference there.
Cool. I think we're done.
Sweet.
I like you. Yeah, 9-degree graphite design XC 5S. Weight in the back, weight in the heel, not too much.
Okay.
Swing weight probably like a D0. 45 inches, which is ½ inch longer than your driver.
Yep. I tend to play a little short, so.
Yep.
No, that felt really good.
Cool.
I like the feel of that a lot.
So I think, as far as numbers, I think we're 15 yards further total distance. And then since we had to restart the thing, I lost your dispersion, but I want to say it was like 32.
Yeah, it was like 30.
Yep. And we got you 17.
Wow.
So
Yeah, that's awesome.
pretty cool.
Holy cow.
Gen 6 domination.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Jeez Louise.
All right, Spencer.
All right, let's do
You
it.
ready?
You want me to go live on TikTok?
I will go. I'm going to reboot it so we have fresh data.
Cool.
And then for you, Spencer, we're trying to limit the right.
Yes.
Okay.
If you can do that.
And what's the ball flight trajectory was?
I hit it pretty high.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It usually just maybe feels more high because it's sailing over the trees on the right, but I think it's overall high. I'm going to try that.
All right, let's see what you got here, Spence. The audio on that was nice.
Oh, yeah, that's not right at all.
Off the
Holy.
map. So 3,000 spin, 163 ball speed.
That's low.
A little thin.
Low heel.
Low.
Pretty good moving it, swinging fast.
He can move it. He can move it pretty well.
Tack angle's good. You're right at level.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
I've got like your typical golfer. I've got probably 30 swing thoughts currently that Mitchell and I are working through. So
How many of them work?
one per swing generally. Oh, I smoked that. Right. Right, but I smoked it.
Yeah,
Ball speed was really good.
168 on it.
All right, 2 more.
All right. Let's get one to go down the middle of the driving range.
So would you guys say that you've seen like a certain level of player or like handicap area gain
That's
the most
way
from this
right.
driver versus like
Oh, of course.
everybody pretty standard across
Yeah.
the board, just a general improvement?
Best one there. That was good. Yeah, I would say everybody that comes in. I mean, there's been some where, like it's, all drivers out in the market right now, the newer drivers, they're all really, really good.
Yeah.
So I think it comes down to consistency and what's better on a miss hit.
Totally.
What did we have total distance there?
337. Who's good?
Are you just turning this into your personal long drive competition now?
Maybe. Well,
That one
that's
might be a little left, but
Yeah.
you hit it hard. Only 315. 3,300 on the spin though, so that's
it's not bad. What was the launch angle on that one?
well, your dynamic loft that you delivered was 15.
All right, there we go. There's 5 of them.
Okay, so oh god, his dispersion.
Dispersion's gonna be
His average dispersion was 84 feet.
So
4 or 5 hit the fairway. I think that's one wide fairway.
Yeah, is that taking into account the entire?
Is it the driving range? If you kept it on the driving range?
all right, so those are the 3. I feel like pretty good. So 323 and 44.4
Okay.
for dispersion. And we have a 9-degree tuned up to a 10.5.
Yep.
Okay.
You just try to move it as hard as you possibly can, or what?
Trying to not do this.
Not slide. Yep.
Not water slide
I'm a
it.
little hot.
All right.
Tee height wise, is this like uncomfortably high for you right here?
No, I've been playing with maybe. I'll go back to this. I think I hit like all of those at some point.
Use all the different tees?
Yeah. Maybe we'll stick with the 6er.
Sounds like your golf game's just inconsistent.
Yeah, as you see, left, right, further right.
All right, so we got 0311, kind of lower spin profile. Got you in a 9, bumped up to 10.5.
Okay.
When you adjust the loft on our drivers up, it'll help close the face a little bit.
Thank God. That sounds nice.
Then I got you in the Ventus Black, which is going to be really high performing shaft, 60 Grand X.
Okay.
I was gonna say the Ventus I've seen a lot on tour recently.
Yep.
It's nice. Nice audio on that.
See, I like that ball flight.
Yeah.
Good ball.
I can live with that.
If you could somehow get the club face pointed at Spencer's left knee, I think he would like the look of that. You just turn that puppy all the way in. What's your biggest offset?
I got all the way in the heel.
Perfect.
There you go.
We love that. I think I hit that pretty hard.
Yeah, that was a missile.
All right, one more. So numbers that stick out on there, you know, ball speed, that's the fastest ball speed you've had so far, almost 168. That's 300 in the air, 332. Spin rate is 2,500, which is awesome.
Yeah, that
Sounds like I'm ideally optimizing everything. I just need to swing it harder.
What?
I don't think my body can
What are
move
you
much
mumbling?
harder. I need to swing it harder. Like,
Swing harder at it?
yeah, I think that was a little low on the face, maybe.
I would have called that, it sounded high. High on the face.
How do you not know where you're hitting it on the face?
I don't know. Dude, will you toss my glove out of there?
You
Like,
need to.
I
You
feel
about to lose it?
I feel like I'm about to just wreck this camera, wreck this.
Is it in this back compartment?
I think so, somewhere in, or maybe above that, right above that.
Here, just use mine. Should fit you.
Captain Tiny Hands.
Hey, it's a medium large cadet.
Cadet got the small
Got
fingers.
this big and short fingers.
Oh, I think I hooked that.
You did
Pull hook.
Should get some good distance on that bad boy.
That thing's gonna
340.
run like you stole
All
it.
right, 340, we'll take that. Take a snap hook 340.
It's probably in the fairway.
All right, one more. What is the overall kind of first impression?
I love the look of it, and I feel like I don't know if it's subconsciously or just in general. I feel like it doesn't feel like I can hit it high right, which is a good feeling just standing over it, because that's pretty much all I think about is high right. So when I don't think about that, it almost like you said, when you go up on it, closes the face a little bit, like it feels a little closed to me, which mentally I need. I think I smoked that.
That was ripped.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that's
that's
pretty ideal right there.
That's your money ball right there.
There's our 3. There's your 3.
Looks like
We got 10 feet of dispersion versus 44. And
Okay.
We got 10 yards. So
That-
again, you know, technology in the heads, can we get you a little bit? For sure, I would love to. But I think the bigger thing with PXG is we're going to tighten your dispersion. I'd
yeah.
like to cut it in half, if not more.
What can I give him shit for his golf game? Like that was the one thing I leaned on, was how he would just spray it all over the place.
I want
So.
to give you another shaft to show you kind of why
Cool.
something wouldn't work, but that setup was spot on.
Once again, first try, you guys nailed it.
Yeah, it's almost like you know what you're doing. Oh, the
King Kong shaft.
swing that
Should
puppy hard.
Should I throw the left
You're gonna
left foot up?
Yeah. All right, so yeah, stiffest thing we got in the building. It's going to be a 70 Grand X. So pretty comparable as far as shaft weight to what your driver that you came in with.
Okay. Stiffest thing in the building until my back when I leave here.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to help him out of the car. That was hit hard.
I think I hooked it again. Yeah.
But dude, that's the difference though, is like with a more stout shaft like that, it's gonna be really hard for you to get that thing like turning over hard left.
It's almost 350. That's what size glove are you?
Medium large.
He's talking shit about my hands. and where's the
Non-cadet.
Where's the exact same size?
Large? Yeah. All right, here's our PXG glove.
Oh, look at that. It's beautiful.
So these were rated on my golf spot as one of the best gloves out in the market. So
Ooh, I love that.
And see, he's traditionally not a glove wearer, but I think
when I
he's
get nervous.
worried about wrecking all the equipment in here.
I fucking
All
pulled.
right, let me see something.
Wow.
Now I got you going left.
Yeah. That's. What's left of left?
Dude, your spin on that was 1,800.
Can you feel the difference in the shaft?
Yeah, I feel like it's. I mean, it's definitely stiff. Like it feels like it's more, like I'm just swinging. Like it's not. There's no lag in
There's
it
no
at all.
give,
I'm
yeah.
just, I'm just like fucking here.
It's like you're swinging a
the club is
2x4.
here. It's not there.
Yeah.
It's swinging you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's how I feel with like a moderately like stiff shaft. It's like a 2x4.
I think I hit that one pretty good.
He can move it.
It's 320 carry, 346. We're just going to keep getting better here.
All right.
Give me 2 more.
Just throw a tire iron in there for a shaft and let him swing at it. Yeah, the dispersion is much better.
I love that ball flight.
So-
I need to start it more left, but
I could argue that this setup might be better.
really.
We got 343 total, so that's 20 yards now, and we're at 17 feet of dispersion.
Wow.
So, I don't know if I heard you say on, what did you just do on that last adjustment for him?
Yep. Good question. So
I think I hit it
I
left.
had all the weight in the heel from that previous setup, and I actually put it out in the toe.
Okay, because he was hitting it a little bit
Yep.
left?
Yep.
Got you.
So that one he kind of overcooked a little bit, but
Yeah.
that toe weight definitely was limiting the face from shutting.
Yeah.
Now I would say both setups are ideal. I would come down and I would ask you like what feels better. That one you can swing and you might not have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
The other one might have a little bit more variance.
Right. Well, the thing I think, just like thinking about it logically, is like I'm going obviously pretty hard at these,
Yep.
which this thing, I can't. No, I can't not. Like if I want to like bunt one out there, I can't do that. I'm not saying I do that a ton, obviously, but like I think that other one, like I could go hard at it and got some obviously really good dispersion out of it, but that one if I wanted to just go 90% and feel like I was just making a smoother swing, I'd feel more comfortable with this. Whereas this thing, I guess it just works both ways. If I want to go at it all the time, like I don't have to be worried about going at this thing.
Yeah.
That one, not necessarily either, but that one I can back off of, and I don't think this one I could.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect point. I mean, I would say if you want to go at every single tee shot that you ever hit, that's the shaft.
Yeah.
But if you want to be a little bit more conservative, swing 90% or 100, I think the Ventus Black would be perfect for you.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I love that.
I don't think conservative is part of his golf game.
Yeah, that thing is. that is stiff. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
And just the looks of those shafts are so nice.
Yep.
And with that head,
Yeah,
it looks
oh, yeah.
so clean.
So how many shafts do you guys have in here? Rough estimate, driver shafts.
Driver shafts, we probably have 50 with all different flexes, ladies, all the way up to extra stiff.
Yeah, that's insane.
Do you guys have a personal favorite shaft brand?
Fujikura Ventus or the Graphite Design family,
Okay.
for sure. Those are kind of the top notch.
I like that.
Yep. Tighter tolerances, more of a handcrafted kind of setup.
It's the best in the biz there.
Yep.
Can't beat it. Now,
All right, so I think it's game time now.
All right, let's do it.
well, we already know who's got the distance, so I just need to hit it straight. I need to start butting it out there like 220 right on that
A
line.
little crisp one right down.
Because I got no chance of moving
All
at
right,
350.
So Spencer, we ended up at 45 inches, 0311 9 degree, turned up to a 10.
Cool.
Weight in the heel and the back with the, like I said, Ventus Black. So that's going to be yours. And Mitchell, we got you 9 degree. Weight in the heel and in the back, 45 inches with the 50 gram, 55 gram
Awesome.
XC stiff.
This thing felt so good.
Just get out there and move it, buddy.
Yeah, I might be a little stiff at this point. I don't know.
And I think this is for all the bragging rights, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's I mean, we already know who's got the distance. I just got to hit it straighter now.
Yeah.
Just line it up and
Am I going first? Should we do it that way?
yeah, go for it.
All right.
I'll give my lower spine a minute.
I'm gonna tee it up real low. Might hit it off the deck.
I got a shorter tee than you.
No, this should be good.
Mitchell's super familiar with that length.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
That felt good.
Cut back towards it a little bit.
Oh God.
Uh-oh, you're cooked, double cooked.
The old double crosser.
What are we doing? Are we doing 5 or what? 5 pick the best 3? Same?
Yeah, let's
yeah,
do that.
I'm good
five,
with that.
5 pick the best 3. Cool, you can throw that one out.
Yeah. Please, dear God, get
So
that
now
one
it's
out
3
of there.
of 4.
Yeah.
Pressure mounts.
I'm running out of swings here. That one felt better.
There it is. Ooh, a little banana.
Make a heart. Can you work one right to left?
Oh, I like that. Yeah. You can
Oh, okay. I might try.
cross that baby up.
I'm probably just gonna pull it. God, trying to swing inside out.
It's good though.
It was.
I mean,
Oh,
the numbers were good.
yeah, that one felt good. For years, I was trying to teach myself how to swing inside out. And now you kind of revert back to like, I just want to hit a fade. I just want to hit and know where it's going like that.
Nice, comfy fade.
Yep, 260. That one felt good. Maybe a hair of a pole.
It is insane how your club speed, like I know I've said it, but like
Yeah.
4 miles per hour you've got with just changing the driver.
And what would you generally say? Isn't it like rule of thumb that like a mile per hour, you know, all factors relative, like a mile per hour is about 3-ish yards?
Yeah, because mile per hour faster in club speed should increase ball speed by 2 to 3
Yep.
miles per hour, which will be 5 to 6 yards.
I got you. Just like the looks of this thing. Starting to fall in love right here. Oh, that felt good.
That was really good.
Work.
If you hit one just like that, one more time,
The dispersion will be unbeatable.
it'll be pretty good.
I'll have to hit fucking putter.
Is the dispersion pretty close? Besides that one, obviously.
Put it right in that same spot.
Perfect. And that's the crazy thing too. It's like I don't know if I'm proud of it, but I'm swinging hard, and it feels like the club, the shaft, like the weight, everything feels good to the point where I don't feel like I need to like baby it. Oh, that's right. God bless America. Oh, balloon ball. Is that like on the line?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the hit it the 1 yard fairway.
Shooter.
Probably want to go here. 28 feet dispersion and 287.
Okay.
Yeah,
28 feet, that feels like a lot for me. No,
that's good.
that's not too bad. I just base it off of Spencer, and he's pretty close to that, so I feel like I got to be able to beat that.
If you base your dispersion off of me, you're in trouble. Trying to put a little grass out here, distract me. What's going on?
Drag that in there with me. Swinging so hard, the dirt's coming off my shoes.
Swinging the dust off. Oh, that's way left.
Left.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's hit hard.
How do the PXG golf balls feel?
Oh, is this like an actual golf ball?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I saw the.
They feel really good.
I saw the dot on it, and I was like.
So yeah, we have our own fitting ball.
Oh,
It
okay.
has the sensor for tracking.
I was going to say for the launch monitor.
But yeah, no, golf balls are awesome.
Yeah, they do feel really good. I actually saw the My Golf Spy came out and they tested out very well too. That was hit hard. I'm sick of saying that shit. That's pretty close too.
A little spinny, but good shot. I mean, 320. 5 yards right of the center.
You don't have any more than that, bro?
Don't say that. Not much more, but I can empty the tank. I think that's a little low, but
That was
oh, maybe
pumped.
not.
It's really good. Okay, 2 more.
That first one you hit was 93 feet left to your target.
Thank you.
How do you feel about that?
Should I just hit a big hook and see how far I can?
You're trying to hit a hook now?
No, yeah, I'm gonna try to hook this one and see if I can hook it back towards center. My scramble tee shot swing. Oh, I pull hooked it. Wow. That'll happen too.
Yeah, that's left going left.
1 more.
That is off the range. That's good.
I think you're looking pretty good today.
I like that.
So
So you just
hit it hard and a little left of the target. I haven't missed one high right though, so that's
yeah, no, I mean that is huge for you. Like,
generally encouraging. I have to change my miss on the side of the golf course.
that's left too, isn't it?
I think so.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
My dispersion's tight. So tight, so left, but so tight.
I'll let you pick.
So 56 feet total of dispersion.
Like those 3.
140 feet left.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. That was off the map.
See, that's how impressive these TrackMans are, is they pick those up.
All right.
18 feet. I got you on distance and dispersion.
Oh my God.
So, Spencer, you did beat Mitchell in distance and dispersion. So, you are going to have a Gen6 driver coming your way.
Let's go.
So, cool thing with PXG is our lead times and build times, even though it's custom and out of Scottsdale, Arizona. You'll have your club 7 to 10 days.
Love that.
Possibility of a little quicker, too.
Amazing.
That's huge.
Do you have a specific grip that you would prefer?
Wind dry tack would be ideal.
Cool.
That's
awesome,
Yeah.
dude. I'm looking
Bobby,
forward.
thanks so much, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah.
We really appreciate
Thanks for
it.
coming in and-
I'm really stoked to not have to look for Spencer's golf ball as much anymore.
I generally only wear pants because I'm usually in the weeds a fair amount. So I'm excited to
Yes.
ideally not be.
Yeah, and just know, like I mentioned earlier, like you'll get this driver, go out and play with it as much as you can. You know, give it 6-10 rounds, and then if you ever need any adjustments or, you know, you're hooking it off the planet or whatever, you can always bring it back in and we can make some tweaks later on.
Cool. Love
That's
that.
awesome.
Yep.
And an excuse to come back to this spot. PXG Denver. Incredible spot, incredible staff. Guys, make sure to come check it out. Gen6 Driver Challenge, 2 more days
thank
left.
you, man.
Make your appointment. It changed my driver swing, and if it can do that for me, it can do that for you. Cut that, Kale.